There she my hoe. It feels like the iron is plugged up, but it's on you. Oh, we on live. What's going on? We just cleaning up and getting ready for the fight. We will be doing a round by round analysis when the fight happens. We're not streaming the fight, so hopefully they understand the difference between the two. What's up? I'm giving people time enough to get in here in case you're watching this video later. It is a live chat, so there'll be pauses, all kind of stuff on there. Now, it didn't go well in court. They had videotape. I was doomed. But let's get to the nitty gritty here. I want to acknowledge everybody here in the live chat. Nicole, Shane. Nicole be on both channels. I see you. Zach, Muhammad, DJ Williams, Skippy, Sam, two Sams. We got Sam Crumpler in here. The Crump Master's in the house. Wiz. Okay, God Signs, Dre. Let's get into it. Now, this is Hood Story 96 live. We probably did way more stories than that just on the live chat. There's one that I did in the live chat that I probably had to come back and do for the other people that didn't see it, because it wasn't titled a Hood Story. But I just said forget it. That'd be a bonus Hood Story. Then you keep that one. Now, anyway, this is back to an old high school buddy. Knew him since high school. He's from Africa. What part of Africa, I can't even remember. His name is Nagua. And that's all I can remember. His last name, I think it's Muhammad. Nagua Muhammad. And Nagua, when he came over here, and back in those days, bullying was at an all-time high. So Nagua, they used to bully him, like intimidate him. He had just came here from Africa, and they were messing with they was like Nagua, Nagzima. They used to call him Nagzima and bully him and call him an African booty scratcher and all kind of stuff, man. Bullies back then was on it 24/7, and he hated America. He wanted to go back to Africa. Like, I want to go back. Why are we here? He hated it. So he was like, you know what? I want to go back to Africa. I can't deal with it. And so one day they was all surrounding him. He was going home, and I stood there and I took up for him. I said, you know what? You sit with us. You cool. Yeah, shout out to Patrice O'Neal. I had them come over, like, look, he cool with us, the African kid. That's what he used to call him. Nobody could pronounce Nagua, so they called him the African kid. So anyway, he was cool ever since then, and once we got out of high school, I saw him every now and then, and I went to college, and he started coming up. Like, he got gold rings all on his fingers, got gold teeth. He had the Geo Tracker. He got 2 Geo Trackers, and he riding around. Yo, what's up? Hey, whipping the Geo Trackers around. I'm like, man. And then his cousin had one, and they all posing. And so everybody thinking like they in the drug game heavy. You was balling when you got you a Geo Tracker. He got a starter coat, like all the teams, and he was with everybody. And he was like, "Yo, my man, what's up, man? You a good man. You a good man." And he's like, "Man, where you want to go? I drive you." I'm like, shoot, I was gonna get on the bus, but since you here, why don't you take me on down to, such and such and such a place. So anyway, I would ride with him. We'd go to the submarine shop. Yeah, Geo Tracker. Google it. So we end up going, hanging out, go to the submarine shop, go get some subs. That was the thing, getting the steak subs with the cheese melted on there. That was the spot there. You go to the submarine joint. So we sitting over there at the submarine joint. You had a geo storm. Any type of geos was terrible. But back then it was what it was. It was popping, them trackers. Them little paper Jeeps. So anyway, he's doing all right. Now he got his cousins in here, and his cousins from out of town. His other cousin, his brother, his little brother, who was like 2 years younger than him, he's rolling with him now. So needless to say, they're making money. So he wants to bring me into the thing where he's like, "Man, I know you got a job and everything, man, but that's pennies on the dollar, man. I'm telling you, man, you wasting your time." He's like, "You need to come work with me, man." I'm like, "Man, I don't sell no drugs." I don't sell drugs, man. I was like, "Well, what you do?" He's like, "Man, I take money and I make more money somewhere else. I take currency and I change it." So basically what he does is they have a currency system. They take money here, that's dirty money, flip it into legitimate money in another denomination. They go from American dollars and get it switched to like Euro type dollars or African dollars or whatever they do it, some type of Dutch, whatever type of imprint of money that is, they know how to do it. Then it goes through Trinidad, Tobago, and another place. They had a whole different system of getting money done. And yeah, they had a whole money scheme going on, man, with like truckloads of money. They have money stacked up to here, 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 here. I don't know if it was real, fake, or how they were running it. But they were transferring currency, which is liable to 30 to 40 years. Now, what I found out was Nagua was being wanted by the government because he was here, his visa expired, and he wasn't supposed to be here. He had to get married. So he married a girl that was in our class from high school. He paid her some money so he could marry her, so he could be cool. So he was with her for about a year, and then he split. Like, "I'm out. Here's your money." Pop, 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 paying her rent, everything. So that's how he was staying in here. So on the papers, he was married. So when the government came looking for him, and oh boy, they came. They came like people coming out of helicopters, coming down looking for him. So the thing is, he was paying our rent because he was married. He also had his cousin working with him. He had his other, because he was bringing people into the country. He had his cousin. He had his cousin. He had his best buddy with him. His buddy that stayed strapped. And the thing about him is he had a big heart. Nagua was the type of guy that would do anything in the world for you. He never wanted to be by himself. He always got like people with him. All because of the way he grew up. When he was by himself, so that's just the way it is. You got a lot of people on there. No, I read something on the screen. That's what stopped me. And I'm like, I hope that ain't true. So I'll wait to see it, you know, if it pop up later on. If not, that's messed up. So that's why I stopped the story, because I read something on the screen that was crazy. So anyway, he likes to have a lot of people with him. And because he got a lot of people with him and everybody, you know, surrounded him based on what happened when he was younger, when they came in and, you know, used to beat on him. So when all of that happened and all that stuff, now he got all these people with him. He got his sidekick with him, his best homie strapped to the end. He got his cousin brought in with him. He taking care of everybody. I mean, he ain't the type that's like, I got the money and y'all don't have it. Anything he got, they got. He making sure everybody's eating. His cousins, everybody. He'd be like, y'all ain't got enough money? Here you go. Take it, take it, take it. Now he's feeding everybody. So you thinking nobody's ever going to betray him. Nobody. Who would you think is the person that's going to betray him? Not his best friend. The one's his sidekick, right? That's obvious. Best friend. You want to take his spot? His brother. The wife he left. Who would be the person to betray him? It is somebody you will never believe and never name. It was his son. His son that he had when he was a senior in high school. 18 years old. He's upset at his dad. Why? Because his dad is giving all this money to his cousins and everybody else, and he want more of it. Why you giving all them something? I should be getting all that money. You doing this and that, I should be getting this money. So the son is mad. He wants all this money from his dad. So he breaks in, goes see his dad, steals the money from his dad, and ends up like, man, I'm going to take this whole big stack. And then he went to go spend it, and that's what got the feds involved. He stole the money and went spending it like crazy. And his dad was like, man, he wanted some money. He should have just asked me. I would have gave him money out of my account. He stole money from some place he shouldn't have. It could have got him killed. But now, you know, he took it from here, and that was dumb. He's spending money crazy. Like, yeah, he got new jewelry. Man, you know, it's my money anyway. The feds came right down on him. And they got the son, picked the son up. And when they picked the son up, at 18 years old, they telling him all kind of, he's facing 30, 40 years. He rolled over on his dad. Rolled over on his father. So Nagua had the pack up shop. They came in, they grabbed up everybody except for Nagua. They got his cousins, they got his brother, this younger brother, they got his best friend, his sidekick. All of them took it down. The son stood up, pointed at all of them like, that's my cousin, that's my uncle, this his best friend, these guys did this and this and that. Where's Nagua? I seen Nagua 2 days after the raid. Nagua's, I didn't even know, I thought he was already in jail or something. And I saw him, I was at a gas station at Shell. And Nagua was right there buying one of those like calling cards. You know, you buy them, they got them in the store, say, Dígame, and all that stuff. He was buying one of them. He was calling somebody. And I said his name. I was like, Nagua. He jumped. He looked like, oh my God. And it was the first time I have ever seen him since we were in high school. He was by himself. He was by himself. By himself. So I said, Nagua, what's up, man? And he was like, man, that's good, bro. He's telling me what happened. I'm like, man, I heard about what happened with the raid, everything. And he told me it broke his heart that his son did what he did, because he said it didn't even make any sense. My son has $2 million legally in a trust fund, and he knows it. $2 million in a trust fund waiting for him. All he had to do was get a college degree, and he will get the $2 million. He could have went to junior college, he got an associate's degree. He would have got $2 million. That's what his dad is like. Nagua said, I have $2 million in a trust for him. And I told him, get your college degree. I'm paying for your school. You got everything you need. You got $2 million legal waiting for you. All you got to do is go in there. It's easy. Nagua got out of town because they seized his assets. They seized everything he had in the bank. So the $2 million, everything was, he blew everything for himself. Now the son thought he was gonna get the money anyway. If his dad go to jail, oh, that's my money, Kenny. No, they seizing all that. Now you got to show where the $2 million came from. Now they going to track down to see how he got $2 million in the bank. And legally, they was like, how did he get this money in there? He messed up everything. That was the last time I ever seen Nagua. I don't know if they caught him. I don't know if they didn't. Nagua was gone out of the country. But he was still walking around the city, and while they were on a manhunt looking for him, he was 1 block away from where the raid was. 1 block. 1 block. So Nagua, if you out there, I remember you. Hold your head up. You was a legend in this game. If he is, he is. I don't know. He's doing internet scams now. He might be. He was that smart. See, people in school thought he was stupid because he really didn't. He didn't really speak English that well at first until he learned. So, Nagua, hold your head up, man. And everybody thought his girl was gonna get him, somebody else was gonna get him, the drug dealers was gonna kill him and rob him. I'm like, he had security with him, and that was his family. The only person done him in is the guy he took care of his entire life. He wasn't one of those guys who went to jail, didn't take care of his kid. He bought his kid everything, took care of his kid, bringing him up. That was his shorty, his little man's. And his little man's stole money from him, his own father, went out, did it all wrong, stupidly, got himself flashy, got himself caught. Feds came and grabbed him, wrapped everybody up. Nagua's probably in the wind somewhere. They probably got him. I mean, he probably somewhere right now serving time. But if you did blow up, you did blow up and get rich, Nagua, remember me. I had your back. My boy Drew was cool with him too. Drew just came and stood up for him one day. Drew didn't even know who he was. Shout outs to my boy Drew. Oh, I want Willie Monroe. He gonna get knocked out, and I hope when the sun come in the ring, he sucker punch the sun. I think that manager was finna sucker punch. He was finna sucker punch. He was finna hit that sun in the face, and I wouldn't blame him. So if any of y'all find Nagua, let me know. Tell him Karceno's looking for him. He gonna be like, who? Who? What is Karceno? What is that? And that's funny because everybody does that. Rappers, entertainers, everybody say the same thing. Man, don't know my homies know you, man. Nobody know who Karceno is. And I've said that 1,001 times. Nobody know. I gave them the definition of where the name came from. Everything. Nobody was calling me Karceno back then. Didn't go by the name Karceno. So they wouldn't know me by Karceno. I'm like, only people off the internet call me Karceno. If your name ain't Smooth Walker, the only people that called me Karceno was people who knew me from the internet. High north of Iraq. Oh no, Marcino was his name, not Larcino. All right, let me check on my crib and see what all I got to do. Okay. Okay. Good, he didn't touch that. Though it looked like he did. And everything seemed to be in play. All right. I am done. Oh yeah, you in one of my guest rooms. We never really come up here. Oh, I'm watching the fight right here. Well, we will be streaming round by round analysis of the fight. We won't be doing a streaming of the fight. Just want everyone to know that. Some people might be coming over and man, the bees are out like crazy and they trying to break in my crib. This bee is over there like, yo, see if that side open. The other bee on the other side like, I can't get in. Oh my God, another bee, oh no, I got it. You got to go up sometimes. I'm like, my gosh. I got criminal bees out here. The killer bees. This is crazy. Killer bees on the swarm. Oh, congratulations for the donation. Who's that? Scott Salmon. Scott came in late, too. Scott came in like, what I miss? That's what I miss, Scott. But look at that. Scott throws in a donation. All y'all should be throwing in $1. Thanks for the support, Scott. Oh, Martin Scarelli ain't in no real jail. He don't go to real jail. People like him, they don't go to real jail. They go to basically just hanging out. Proviso East. Woo! Man, who remember those Proviso East versus West basketball games? Who can recall that? Jeez. I'm quite sure they do. YouTube is some crazy people, man. They do some crazy things. And then act like you crazy. They like that movie, The Circle. That's exactly what YouTube then turned into, The Circle. I'm like, man, this is nuts. You got to go to Super Chat and then make a donation. Oh no, nobody ran Proviso East. You was just a member of Proviso East. Nobody ran Proviso. Proviso was a combination of a lot of different things. No, we won't be doing that. Where's the super chat? Oh, there should be a button that says super chat or something on here. It's not on my end. Might be on your end. So, Lex Diamonds, I got a video loading up right now about Nas. About that whole Nas and Nicki Minaj. It's loading right now. So you might see that video in the next 10, 15 minutes. And it's funny because my homeboy walking in, and he walk in the middle of the video. So me and him start talking about what I was just talking about. I forget that I'm recording. And everything is recorded on there. I got to see if this chick is coming over here to watch the fight. If not, I'm going to pick her up after the fight. Which that's my plan anyway. I kind of don't want her in my house. You know, your home is your home. It's where you live. So you want to make sure not too many chicks that you're not going to really be with know where you live. No, we will not be streaming the fight. We're going to do round by round analysis. So the only person you're going to be seeing is me. Look at that. Stuff Whites that showed up and made a donation. What's up, Stuff? I've been seeing you around lately. Oh, you getting that from Biggie, huh? I put a hole in him. That's big line there. Put a hole in him. All right, let's get this ironing board in here. Oh yeah, that's big line there. Whenever you ask him to battle somebody or freestyle, Big will tell you in a minute. Man, I tell you, I'll put a hole in him. That's why he used to. Well, he did get to put that on the record. When he was talking about hold hands. Y'all better hold hands. That was his thing. They better hold hands or something. Better hold hands and pray. The fight is coming on an hour earlier. From what I heard, the fights are starting an hour earlier today. They told me that today, that the fights are starting an hour earlier. I knew he didn't do what he was supposed to do all the way. Triple cheese Golovkin got all that triple cheese around his belly. It'd be like, the defending middleweight champion, triple steak and cheese Golovkin. Good boy, good boy. Yeah, I good. I do the fight. It's up to God. And it's so funny watching the promotion, because everybody's trying to whip somebody else into a frenzy. They trying to get Canelo charged. They trying to get. He said that he's gonna knock you out. What do you think about that? Well, we'll see tomorrow. Good boy, good fight tomorrow. Okay, but what do you think? Do you think it's gonna end in a knockout? It's good fight. Tomorrow, up to God. The media is making stuff up like it's crazy. He says that you're a paper champion. You're not the real champion. I'm like, when did he say that? Did he say it in Spanish? I never heard him say that. They go to Canelo, the same thing. Canelo, they say he said he's gonna destroy you. I'm like, he did? Where did they get this from? What do you think about that? I was born ready. Gennady triple steak and cheese Golovkin. He had a pot belly at the weigh-in. Ever since I said it, no, I like none of them made weight yesterday. Not one of them made weight. So I'm like, I know for a fact. Ever since I said that, everybody's like, you right, man. Look at this. Somebody measuring the scale from the TV. I'm like, you can't do that. That ain't gonna tell you what's what. That's a television. If you are not there, you can't tell what's what. That was the stupidest thing I've seen. But then he's like, you right, he didn't make weight. I'm like, I know they didn't make weight. Didn't you see that big pot belly that was on the scale for Golovkin? It looked like he had on a fanny pack full of cheese. I got good belly, good food, good steak. I take it with me. I can't make weight. Can't make 160. I love steak. I love eat steak. I'm good boy. I got to be strong. I eat good steak. Good steak. Max, like I always say, I like steak. and cheese. Triple cheese. Parmesan. Yeah, Parmesan. Even American cheese. And Mexican cheese. All cheese. I'm telling you, he gonna come in there looking like he pregnant by the time he come into this fight. A couple of them body shots, Triple G gonna be linked over like this. Remember this pose, cause that's gonna be him when that body shot hit. All right. Next time y'all see me, it should be fight time. Let me call this girl.